Final term here, and we're going for it, so don't worry about that. We're going to start with the final term. Inverleigh 29, 129 lead, Werribee Central's 9, 761. Start of the final term, Bowman gets a push in the back, and we'll take the free kick right in the middle of the ground on the cricket pitch area. Clayton Trotter gets up, he's got sand in his eye. He has to clean that out before he can keep going. Bowman goes short and finds Marcus Noy. Now Noy goes towards half forward. Oh, far in the middle, gives a push, I think, yeah. Hands on the shoulders of Jason Vastuka. And he will take the free kick at half back. Handballs it away. Oh, his teammate under pressure. Lucky got a push in the back.
Nick Farr, a bit impetuous there.
Yeah. And Ward it was who got the free kick. He gives it away quickly. And his teammate, Christian O'Malley, terrible kick in the middle. Kick out of mid-air by Fitzgerald. Goes towards Bowman again. Watch him as he picks the ball up and goes. He's on centre wing. And he just draws another player again. Oh, kick. Well, in the end was pretty intelligent to Quinn Livian, but he can't take it anywhere but the boundary line. And it will be a throw-in at right half forward. So, Inverleigh into attack in the early stages of the final term. Thurston goes up in the rack against Gray. Now Chug gives it away to Jason Vastuka. Left foot kick in the middle of the ground. Lead on by Dixon. And Stone behind him. Can he get around? Yes, he can. Handball back inboard to Kennedy. Runs through the middle. Draws a couple of players, then goes high with a right foot kick. Open goal square. Which way is it going to bounce? Through for one behind.
A bit better movement. It's come from the experienced players though, with Vastuka and Kennedy. They're players that have really got a lift for the Werribee to go anywhere, I think, because they are rebuilding at the moment, and they'll be looking at those players to carry a big load.
Well, Fitzgerald's kicked the ball in. Unfortunately, he's kicked it straight into the arms of Peter Gray, who's taken the mark on half-forward flank, kicked it back into the corridor. In front there is Inverleigh, off hands. Good roving there by Dixon. Has a pot shot from about 35, 40 metres out. Unfortunately, he's kicked it across the face as well, another behind. So doing some attacking early in the last quarter, the Werribee Central side. They go to 9-9-63. They trail Inverleigh 29-129. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. Just gone 2 minutes.
Fitzgerald, another 60-metre kick. Looks for Stone. Over the back, Armitage roves the ball. Handball it to Bowman, who's got a 30 metres in front of him. He can get away, and he does. Clayton Trotter just holds O'Malley back, and he runs away. Bowman at half forward and keeps going. Now he goes to 45 metres out. Tumbles the punt. Oh, over the back and low. Can he kick it off the ground? I think he might have. James Lowe has kicked the goal.
Yep.
Geez, keep us in suspense, goal umpire. And it is James Lowe's first goal. And the 21st for Inverleigh. They go to 21 goals, 9, 135. And they lead Werribee Central's 9-9-63. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 3 minutes played.
It was almost Michael Bowman's goal. Well, Shelley, it went over the pack and was bounding toward the goal line.
Yeah, for sure.
Good so there's an interesting situation. The umpire handed the ball straight to Armitage, a free kick in the middle for some reason. Ball to centre half forward. Bowman again at the drop of the footy. Unfortunately, can't control it. Werribee come across the ground. Clayton Trotter leads in the race for the footy. Can he get it before he gets to the boundary line? He just does. Now just chips the ball forward. The leads come from Nan and takes the mark. So, sorry, it's Marcus Noy. Look very similar. He chips the ball further forward. Not a good kick at all. And, well, Thwaites probably has upset his teammate. Picked up there by Cook of Inverleigh. Handball back inboard. Jason Pastuka picks the footy up. Kicks it back towards the centre half back position. Roland back, just too strong for McCarthy on that occasion. Runs clear, kicks the ball towards centre wing. Good body work again there for Werribee Centrals by Montgomery. Got his opponent in Walter out of the contest. Unfortunately, the ball beat them all over the boundary line. Adjacent to our broadcast position, 4 minutes gone, final quarter. Ball comes back in. Jason Pastuka gets the tap down, only as far as King of Inverleigh. He gets it to Trotter by hand. Another handball finally comes to McCallum. Lovely lead comes from centre half forward. Good play there by Thurston. Handball quickly to the players running at the back there. Quinn Livian can't take the mark off the pack. The ball's in the forward pocket for Inverleigh. Comes out. Inverleigh can't get hold of the footy. It's almost like a rugby scrum. The pack was going forward. The ball was going goalwards. Unfortunately, nobody was able to pick it up. So the umpire puts a whistle on play, and 5 metres from the behind post, umpire Fox will put the ball in the air in the Inverleigh forward area. Well, Jason Pastuca, I think, was there. He thought the bounder was the safest place, went thump with the big fist, and it is over the boundary line. In fact, it wasn't Pastuca. The ball is out of bounds, however. 30 metres from the behind post, comes in again. Cook doing the ruck work again. The ball's tapped forward. On that occasion, Gillam overran the footy. Good tackling by the Inverleigh forwards. Ball kicked back into the middle. Kennedy attacks the footy for Werribee. Good tackle there by Bowman. Sees the ball clear. There's a foot race with Ward coming through for Inverleigh. Gets some assistance in the middle, but terrific work, Inverleigh. They work well as a team. The ball comes to Fitzgerald. He's had a bounce. Runs to 50. He's had another bounce. He could kick one here. He's inside 50. A huge kick. Unfortunately, he's kicked it across the face. Oh, far. Almost a mark, but Roland Beck stole it from him, and they've taken the ball clear. Well, there's Johns going for the mark one-handed. Marcus Noy uses the opponent's body there, and the ball's forced over the boundary line. 6 minutes gone, final quarter, and it's Inverleigh 21-9, leading Werribee Central's 9-9.
So Bantry throw in. Gray, Armitage in front, takes it out of the ruck, handballs it towards Bowman, sits for him, gets away, uses the speed again, inside 50, right foot kick, and he's given it straight. His teammate has taken the mark in low, and making sure of the mark, rather than leaving it for Bowman over the back, so he'll line up from 2 metres out, and should be able to kick the goal, comes in, and does so. So his second goal in the final term. And the 22nd for Inverleigh. They go to 22 goals, 9-1-41. They lead Werribee Central's 9-9-63. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 7 minutes played.
Been good all day, Bowman, hasn't he?
Yeah, so his pace just is scintillating, isn't it?
Yeah. And he's willing to bring other teammates into the game too, which I like about him too.
Yeah, well, I guess on that occasion, if Lowe had to let it go, it was through the goals. It was a lovely low kick, but they made sure of it. So with the ball back with umpire Keating in the middle of the ground. Ball goes in the air again. Armitage and Peter Gray. Gray gets the tap down on that occasion for Stuka. Going through the middle. Can't take the footy, however. Gets a handball clear to Johns. Runs onto the footy. Runs to 50. Had a long pot. It's wide open down there on the forward line for Werribee Central's. Unfortunate it's offline. And Johns kicks his second behind. Werribee Central's 9-10-64. Trail Inverleigh 22-9. 141 Buckley's Entertainment Centre. Final quarter scoreboard. 8 minutes gone.
So Fitzgerald from fullback for the Hawks. Seen some thumping kicks from him this afternoon. He was going to go short to Walter, but he elects to kick it 55 metres again towards Stone. Gray at the back with a sit. Takes the mark, does well.
Tried hard, hasn't he?
Yeah. Chips the ball to centre half back to his opposite number in Armitage, who tried to break free for Stuka, though stole it from him. And Trotter gets the hand on him. Got the handball away to Hawks, though, close to boundary line, under pressure, kick back to whence it came. Chug from behind Armitage, takes the mark. It's been pretty good today. I don't know what Brendan Chug's doing. Maybe he thought it was play on, did he? But it will be a free kick to Joel Armitage. Oh, handballs it away to Trotter and sets him up. He got rid of the footy, but it falls into the arms of Montgomery, who hasn't made them pay. He's missed one behind to Luke Montgomery. They go to 9-11-65. Werribee Central's Inverleigh 22-9-1-41. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 9 minutes played.
It's one thing about playing on at all costs, Welshie, but you don't give it to a fella who's got an opponent right behind him. So I think Fitzgerald's just got to change his tack a little bit from fullback. He's kicking out. He's given Peter Gray 3 or 4 marks.
They're reading it now. Big Peter Gray's reading it now. He's getting himself in the right spot.
So, well, he's decided to go down the middle on this occasion. Peter Gray won't be able to get to that. And, well, Jason Pastuca used the body unfairly, according to the umpire. And Armitage has been the recipient of the free kick. Decides to kick on this occasion. Got McCarthy there. He's got far lovely tap forward. If Bowman can run onto it, he'll get it away. But Roland Beck just too strong there, and gets a handball to Thwaites. Back to Roland Beck, over to Jason Pastuca, the old brigade from Werribee. Pastuca does get a kick to centre half forward. In the way is Armitage, picked up off the pack there by Montgomery, flicks it towards full forward, and well, just good strong body work up there by Nick Gillam from Werribee Central. Has taken the mark 20 metres out directly in front. And as you were mentioning before, well, see, the old brigade have got to stand up for Werribee. On that occasion, it was all the older fellas that took the ball forward. So it is Nick Gillum, 20 metres out, directly in front, moves in now. Right footer. Oh, gee, I tell you what, I don't know. I think he might have got it, but the goal umpire's moved a fair way across. He has given it to Nick Gillum. Kicks his first, and in fact has kicked the 10th for Werribee Central. 10-11-71, but they trail Inverleigh 22-9, 141 on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre. Final quarter scoreboard, 10.5 minutes gone.
Jason Verstuga's just shown his class in and around the ball. He's decided to step up a notch since he's gone onto the ball, and he's had the ball quite a few times in this last quarter, hasn't he? And it's just his pure strength and class around the ball, you know. And as he gets fitter, you know, you'll probably see him more and more on the ball as he gets a few more petrol tickets. But he is good to watch in and around.
Well, he probably need to for Werribee's sake, won't he?
Yeah, for sure.
So back to the middle. Gray up against Armitage as they started this afternoon. Umpire throws the ball in the air, both get a hand to it. Back towards Verstuga, wrapped up by Trotter, not going anywhere. The umpire will come in, secondary bounce.
He's not the big, strong build, Clayton Trotter, but doesn't he tackle well?
So, ball up again in the middle. Armitage and Gray coming from the same side. Armitage gets it down with a big thump for Stuka. Short little kick out wide. And well, I think Dixon left the ball behind. He probably should have gone the ball rather than the man. John's going to get around Bowman. No, but he gets the handball away to O'Malley under pressure. Loses it 2-on-1. Kennedy's there. He leaves it behind. King gets a good shepherd. Can get away. Left foot kick towards half forward far. Got Bowman running past. If he can get it to him, he gets away and does. Gets it to Bowman. Deserves a goal after all the work of the last quarter and gets one. No, he missed. And they can run away Werribee Centrals. They keep it in play. And they can run free. Handball could have come to Beck, but it does now from Bordignon. Draw to play. Now he's in trouble. He's surrounded. Loses a footy. Dropped it at 50 and will be a free kick to Inverleigh. They play on quickly at all costs. McGowan, left foot spearing pass. No mark taken by, I think that might have been Cook.
Yeah, just a bit of inexperience with young Cook then. Waited for the ball to come to the arms well.
Yeah,
and that's very easy for the defence to get rid of that one, isn't it?
Yep.
So a boundary throw in, 20 metres out from the Inverleigh goal. Cook and Gray. Gray got it down to the back of the pack. Oh, Noy doing some party tricks with the footy behind the back. Gives it away to Trotter on the left foot. Squares it up. Goes towards the goal square. Bowman goes up. No mark taken off hands. Oh, goal! From mid-air.
Again. Was slow again.
Came from Lowe. His third. And the third of the quarter for James Lowe. And they go Inverleigh to 22 goals 9. No, 23 goals 9. 147. And they lead Werribee Central's 10-11-71. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard 13 minutes played.
That's just good thinking, wasn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Just excellent.
But throw me boot at it and see how we go and put it straight through. So
the beauty of Inverleigh, well, they're just running on, aren't they?
Coming down in numbers.
Pretty good scoring too, 23-9 on an afternoon where you've spent two quarters kicking into the breeze. So back in the middle, Armitage and Gray. Gray gets it down towards Verstuga, who runs onto it, leaves the ball behind, runs straight into King, and gives away the free kick.
Or he's going to get the free kick.
No, giving it away, I think.
All right. It'll be King, the free kick in the middle.
Three-quarter time. Belpost still 14 goals 5. Thompson 15 goals 12.
Oh, stick with us.
Coming back.
So Thompson in front at three-quarter time. Free kick taken by Trotter in the end. King still in the hands of the trainers. Gives it away to Noy. Handballs it away to Fitzgerald on centre wing. Gets around a couple. Should be able to kick it from there nearly. Ben Graham style. 75 metres out. Puts it into the teeth of goal. Armitage up. Or free kick off the no. Play on the call. Standing in the goal square was Low. Gave it away.
He's missed it and he got flattened. He got a free kick.
Gave it away to Michael McCarthy, who got flattened as he got the left foot kick into the goal. And it will be a free kick coming back to McCarthy.
Tackle was over the shoulder. That's quite right by the umpire.
So he's kicked 3 goals 1 this afternoon. Chance for goal number 4 for him. And 24, the numbers of goals for Inverleigh if he can put it through. King's back on his feet after getting knocked off by Verstuga.
Bit ordinary feeling by the look of it.
So McCarthy, one of the pace brigade at Inverleigh this afternoon. Here comes the 5:06, it must be, is it? McCarthy walks in and hits the
post.
post. So 3 goals to his personal tally. 23 goals, 10-1-48 Inverleigh. Werribee Central's 10-11-71. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 15 minutes played.
So Resta, well, he's had kicked the ball in, but unfortunately for he and Werribee, the umpire had not completed waving the flags. Now the umpire gives the okay. So Resta decides to kick to himself, and away he goes. Kicks long now to the outer side. Oh, free kick against Brunches, not paid by the umpire. Ball comes clear for Werribee, picked up by Kennedy. Nice little handball to Chug. Another handball out, looking for Roland Beck. He's found him. Comes around on the left foot. Kicks it into the centre of the ground. Mark taken by Thwaites. Tries to play on. I think he's gone now. Ball taken from him by McCallum. And away go Inverleigh on the changeover. It's come back to Marcus Noy. Runs into an open goal. He's had one bounce. Runs to 20 and goes bang. Straight over the goal umpire's head. And Marcus Noy kicks the first of his first goal for the day. And the 24th for the Inverleigh side. 24-10, 154. They lead Werribee Central's 10-11-71. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 16 minutes gone. That's a procession, Welshie.
Yes, well, I said that just after half time we might see the floodgates open.
You did too.
Gee whiz. We've seen more than that open. at the moment.
Laurie, come home. Gee whiz. Well, she's starting to sound like an expert. He knows what he's talking about, the big man. Back in the middle, Armitage up against Gray. We've had a great battle this afternoon. And they both get a hand to it again. Falls towards McCarthy.
Too high.
Too high. Against Trotter.
I mean, the umpires at least are giving the free kicks to the bloke having a go for the footy.
Yep.
And I reckon that's what it's about.
Passes the ball out to Lucas King on a lead on centre wing. Turnover though might go from Dixon. Gives it, punches it back towards Johns. King meets it. Oh, runs through the middle, leaves the footy behind though. Dixon's still there. Handball. Okay to Chug. Now he goes with the right foot kick out wide to Kennedy, who just holds the ball up inside 50. He's taken the mark. Now Kennedy goes long. Good kick for distance and a good kick for accuracy by the looks of it. It is. It's through for his third goal of the afternoon to David Kennedy. 3 goals to his personal tally. And the 11th for Werribee Centrals, 11-11-77. They trail Inverleigh 24-10, 154. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 17.5 minutes played.
Well, probably a mistake caused the goal out on centre wing, but by the same token, I think Wayne will be very, very pleased. They're persisting with the team plan and they're continuing right through the day with it.
For sure, and just the experience there,
There's
Kennedy.
a yellow card.
Yellow card, what's that for? Must be abusive language, I think.
So it's Roland Becker's...
yeah, abusive language, I think, because there's been no spite in the game or anything like
the
that.
ball's at the other end.
Yeah.
So...
Yep. Yeah, he's giving him the yellow one. That's automatically reported.
No, it doesn't have to be. You just be
Doesn't
sent
have
off
to
for
be.
15
Sent
minutes,
off.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, he hasn't got the notebook yet, so it might have been just for language, I think, because there's been no spite in the game. It's been played hard, but there's been little spite. But an umpire has got to be seen to do his job, you see. We all know that.
So the ball in the middle once again. Armitage gets the tap down, comes to Marcus Noy. He heads goalwards. He's had a bounce, eludes a tackle, goes further forward with it, across the ground, into the full forward area. Mark not taken for Inverleigh. Comes to ground. Resta can't get hold of the football as he heads toward the boundary, and it's over. About 30 metres from the behind post. We've been playing nearly 19 minutes into the final quarter as Inverleigh in attack once again, as they've been most of the time since half time. Ball about to come back into play. In front, Cook does the ruck work, gets it down to Far, off a step on the left foot, can't get it toward the goal. Resta, he's got the footy looking for somewhere to give it, and gets it, Thwaites threw it down, not so, said the umpire. Comes clear for Werribee through Bordignon, kicks it wide, and he's found Johns out on the wing. So Johns now has a bounce, kicks towards half forward. He's got a player who's found some space in Kennedy down there, kicks it back into the corridor, looking for Jason Festuca. He's hotly shadowed there by Clayton Trotter, stacks on the mill, and the ball will be put in the air on the edge of the centre square, almost centre half forward for the Werribee Central side. So the umpire about to put the ball in the air once again. Doing the ruck work on that occasion was Meek, just onto the ground. Handball comes out to Festuca for Werribee Central's off a step. Goes to the full forward position. Weight of numbers, 2-on-1 for Inverleigh. Gets the ball knocked away from Nick Gillam's outstretched arms, and once again over the boundary line. So it's moved pretty quickly from one end of the ground to the other as the boundary umpire puts the ball in once again. Good ruck work there, gets the ball out from Stone. It's a free kick, high tackle to Clayton Trotter, kicks the ball across the face of goal. All Inverleigh over there. Fitzgerald takes the mark. Well, had a bounce, had a fortnight to pick the ball up when it didn't bounce properly. Now he's had 4 bounces. Gets a long handball over the top to Brunches. He's on the wing. He's told to run on there by Bowman. His handball's gone astray, and just one faulty handball has caused a turnover. So Kennedy, he doesn't know where to go either. He's kicked the ball out wide, finds Hawks for Werribee Centrals, and Brunches, who has probably caused the turnover there with a faulty handball, has now held the play up. So good work for Inverleigh on that occasion by him. Ball chipped back into the corridor, and it's Kennedy taking the mark. Well, terrible kick, but it's landed in the arms in the forward half of Chug, I think, who's gone down from the wing area, and he's taken the mark inside 50. Sting gone out of the game now, 21 minutes into the final quarter, with Brendan Chug to have a shot on goal for Werribee Centrals. Exactly double the score at the moment. So Chug now getting plenty of advice there from Michael Bowman, of all people. Moves in. Puts the ball on the boot. It's gone very, very high and very, no, it's not very, very wide. He does manage to get it behind. So the advice from Michael Bowman was pretty right. 11-12-78 is Werribee Central. So trail in the lead 24-10, 154. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 22 minutes gone.
Kick in by Fitzgerald, got it to Trotter. He gets it out further afield to Bowman and half back. Right foot kick towards centre wing for Stuka. Running back with a flight of the footy. Took the mark. And he goes back towards the middle of the ground. Hawks. Handball towards Kennedy. His handball over the top. Oh, to Chug. Set him up. Now Noy gets around a couple. Heard somebody call out his name. Goes towards half back. Tackled by Trotter again. And held to him, said the umpire. And it was Christian O'Malley. Very, very lucky, I think, to get away with that, because it was a pretty good tackle from Clayton Trotter, but it will be a ball up in front of the scoreboard on the outer side. Inverleigh 24-10, 154 leading Werribee 11-12-78 on the ruck contest. Meek tries to get it out. Pack develops again, and the umpire will come in. It's going to be a very long 4 or 5 minutes, I think, before the final siren.
Well, players, the Sting's gone out of it, Walsh, and to their credit, Inverleigh have run very, very hard for a long time.
They have, especially after half time, and they've played well all day. They've had, there's a shepherding rule again.
Shepherd off the ball in the ruck contest, and it will be a free kick to Inverleigh. And
Clayton's Trotter's just gone into the town to pick it up.
So he'll give it to Meek. He'll probably give it back to Trotter, I'm tipping.
I was going to say that.
Here we go. There it is. Easy possessions for the boys. He gets it towards centre wing. No mark taken by Noy. Can get around. Handball backwards to Trotter. Now he goes towards half forward. The lead on. No mark taken. Off hands. Goes towards Festuca. McCallum's there as well. Handball. Oh, chopped off. Thurston was pretty quick to give the handball away. Now McCarthy on half forward. 30 metres in the clear. Got some time to set something up. Got McGowan in the pocket. Goes in that direction. And Thwaites came across and did very well defensively to tap it over the boundary line for a throw in.
Read that pretty well, Thwaites, didn't he? Because McGowan was sitting there for quite some time.
He's tried very hard under the odds. You know, he's had 4 or 5 goals kicked on him, but he has tried very hard. It's just the way the numbers that he's been done in by.
So a boundary throw in, left forward pocket for Inverleigh. Jones on the ground, replacing Cook. Now Thurston from the contest goes towards the goal, and it's gone through. Nobody's touched it. Thurston's kicked the goal. He has.
When you're hot, you're hot, aren't you?
Yep. So Reece Thurston has put his first on the board, and for Inverleigh, that is their 25th. They go to 25 goals, 10-1-60, and they lead Werribee Central 11-12-78. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 25 minutes played.
It's not going to do their percentage any harm, is it?
No, that's an excellent score, isn't it? 25 goals. But yeah, and when the luck's your way, you know, scrub kicked out of the pack and roll past two players, grappling to get the ball. It's bounced over their heads and it's gone through for goal. So it all happens. But you make your own luck, Eric, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. When it's going for you, it's going for you. Ball in the middle once again. Meek gets a tap down. Only as far there as Noy. Handball to Trotter. Over the top to Bowman, and doesn't run this time. Magnificently weighted pass straight to Jason McGowan, who's led from the full forward area. He's got players running everywhere. Bowman, well, he delivered the ball to Jason McGowan. He's run 50 metres at full tilt, and McGowan's honoured that run with a lovely pass to Michael Bowman, who's taken the mark 30 metres out, directly in front, and I guess for the work that he's done, probably deserves a goal for this effort. So Michael Bowman about to move in. Does so now. It's a terrible kick off the boot, and unfortunately hasn't justified the reward there. 1 goal 5 is his effort for the day. 25-11, 161 Inverleigh. They lead Werribee Central's 11-12, 78. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 26 minutes gone.
Resta from fullback for the Centurions. Holding play up and then goes towards, King, who goes up on the back of Gillum.
Good tackle.
Now Jones loses the football, a throw to the umpire, no advantage there, so it'll come back for Werribee Centrals. It'll be Chris Gillum at half back. In fact, it'll be Rowan Thwaites. Wanted to handball it away, and does so. Sets Ward up. He loses the football, and he got slung to the ground after getting rid of the handball. I think the umpire said, so it'll be a free kick to Werribee Centrals. See if they can kick the ball this time, hey?
Yeah.
Might help.
Handballing to standing start players.
Yep.
Yeah. How many teams do you see do it?
Here we go again.
Oh, he's just giving it to Brendan Chug, who's standing there. Left foot kick. Squeezes it to Montgomery. They've gained 10 metres. He could have kicked it there. Gives it away. He handballs it back inboard to Chris Gillum. He's running free now. Goes towards the centre half forward position. Kennedy from behind does well. Takes the mark.
Another shot from there.
Yeah, line up from 50 metres out directly in front. So David Kennedy, who's kicked 3 goals 2 this afternoon, will be the leading scorer for the Centurions. And will line up for goal from directly in front. He comes in now. Good kick off the boot, yep.
Nice kick.
And his 4th goal of the afternoon is Werribee's 12th. They go to 12-12-84. They trail Inverleigh 25-11, 161. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 28 minutes played.
Good return from him today. He started on the bench, got straight into the fray with a couple of goals in a couple of minutes, and he's got to be watched down there. It was the same when they had the premiership sides. He was just one that used to sneak under opposition side's guards. You know, it used to be all on Lutak and that, and he'd just sneak underneath your guard. And he's done that today. He's be happy with that off half forward flank for a side that's 15 goals down or so.
So ball back in the middle, very, very late in the last quarter. 28 minutes gone as the umpire puts the ball in the air again. Meek gets a tap down. Once again, it's McCarthy. Handball to Bowman. Just doesn't quite get on the end of it, but his pace has got him out of trouble. Picks it up, runs goalwards, kicks it toward the pocket. The lead has come out there from low, off hands, and Werribee more than happy to rush behind and perhaps delay the inevitable here. 25-12, 162 Inverleigh. They lead Werribee Central's 12-12-84, and that's on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 29 minutes gone.
Resta kicks in, finds O'Malley. He goes from half back towards centre wing, off hands, and nobody can get an effective takeaway from the wing position. The umpire may have to come in and ball it up. He'll do so now.
Some of the players that tired out there watch, they can't pick the footy up.
Yeah, that's it. They've run very, very hard in Inverleigh, as we said, and I think Werribee are tired from chasing too.
Yes, no doubt about that.
Ball up. Meek gets it down to the back. Trotter leaves it behind. McCallum, he doesn't. Right foot kick towards centre half forward. Jones, Armitage in front, off hands. Resta's there as well. Chug needs some support at centre half back. Bowman, Trotter, running backwards, wanting some support. Gives it to Lucas King on the wing. Oh, he leaves it behind as well. He ducks his head. Then he gets it free to King. That's Andrew. And a high tackle, said the umpire. Did he? No. He's picked out a free kick to Werribee.
I think he's just taking him back a bit, I think.
Justin Johns gives it away to Chug. Little right foot chip. Finds Montgomery. Can handball it inboard to Chug. Sets him up. Trotter can run at him as well. Chug might be able to pick it up. He can't. Oh. Ring the siren, please. Trotter at half back. Loses the football. McCallum's there. King also. They leave it behind. Oh. King gets away, gets it to McCallum. He chips the ball over the top, partly smothered by Kennedy, falls towards Noy, gets around a couple, gives it back to King, standing start. He goes to the left foot kick. Oh, thank goodness for that. And that's the siren for full time. And Inverleigh, 25 goals, 12, 162 have defeated Werribee Central's 12-12-84 in that final term. 5 goals, 3 to Inverleigh to finish off the match, and 3 goals, 5 to Werribee Central's 25-12, 162 to 12-12-84. The goal kickers for Inverleigh, 6 to Jason McGowan, 5 to Daniel Cook, 3 to James Lowe, all in the final term, and 3 to Michael McCarthy, 2 to James Meek, and singles to Michael Bowman, Shane Nan, Nick Farr, Clayton Trotter, Marcus Noy, and Reece Thurston, while for Werribee Central's, 4 to David Kennedy, 2 to Jason Mastuka, and singles to Justin Johns, Luke Montgomery, Marty Colleen, Nick Gillum, Chris Gillum, and Andrew Hawkes. But in the end, it was Inverleigh 25-12, 162, defeated Werribee Central's 12-12, 84. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the final siren. Thanks to Australian Treated Pine this afternoon. Our wrap of the day in football. We'll have all the final scores from the other GDFL games in round 5, and we'll have a look ahead to round 6 next weekend. We'll also have our Carrington Hotel Player of the Day. That and much more on the other side of this break. You're listening to 94.7 The Pulse, your home of local.